Hello friends, how are you? This is Dr. Shinagi, Ayurveda and Medicine doctor and also Isha Hatha Yoga teacher. So today in this video, I am going to talk about how imbalance of thyroid gland can impact your periods if you have irregular periods for some reasons. Maybe the reason behind irregularity of your periods is imbalance of thyroid gland. And let's see what Ayurveda has to say about it and what are the diets that are mentioned in Ayurveda that will be helpful to bring your thyroid gland into balance. Whenever we talk about periods, like many women and many girls are facing this problem of irregular periods. Sometimes periods happen, sometimes periods not happens, and sometimes even this happens like periods are not coming even for 2 months, 3 months. If this is also the problem with you, then I would recommend please check your thyroid status. That is, as you know, we have a gland called thyroid gland here, Here it's a butterfly shaped gland is there, that is called thyroid gland. And sometimes there is hypofunction or hyperfunction of this thyroid gland. It happens. And sometimes thyroid gland becomes super active and sometimes it becomes its action will become very slow. Whenever people talk to me about thyroid gland, they are very confused like whether it is hypothyroidism or hyperthyroidism. You also need to see whether the action of thyroid gland has been increased or the action of thyroid gland has been decreased. It's very important because accordingly the symptoms will come. If the secretions of thyroid gland will become less, that means the amount of hormones that are secreted by thyroid gland, that is T3, T4 and calcitonin, these three hormones are secreted by thyroid gland. The presence of these hormones become less, that means hypofunctioning of thyroid gland. And when the secretion of these three hormones will become more in your body, that means it is hyperfunctioning of thyroid gland. But usually you must have heard one more terminology that is called TSH. TSH is thyroid stimulating hormone. This is not secreted by thyroid gland. This hormone is secreted by your pituitary gland. So, pituitary gland produces this hormone that is called thyroid stimulating hormone, which stimulate your thyroid gland, and ultimately these three hormones, that is T3, T4 and calcitonin, are being produced by thyroid. If the function of thyroid gland in the body will become hyper, then the value for TSH, that is thyroid stimulating hormone, will become less because body will send signals like we don't need much thyroid hormone. Actually, our physiology of our body is such magical, like everything is so connected and so organized, and if you see our biology, how it functions, how it's so connected with all our actions, you will be amazed. It's like we feel amazed like how it is connected, everything. Why I am telling these things to you? So that people can have some idea, like there are two types of thyroid dysfunction, that is hyperthyroidism and hypothyroidism. And hypothyroidism, that is the less secretions of thyroid hormones, it is more common, especially in women, it is more common, and that's why many times you must have seen like women started gaining weight for no reasons. Many times this happen like periods are irregular, sometimes no periods are coming, you feel unnecessarily fatigue, like very tired throughout the day, you are very tired. Even for journal work, which people do very easily, you feel very tired. Even household work, you are feeling very tired, and suddenly you will start seeing like weight gain is happening. Though your diet is very normal, you are eating very balanced diet, but still weight gain is happening. In addition to that, you will see suddenly the hair loss started, excessive hair loss is happening. So all these things are also happening in hypothyroidism. So this was about hypothyroidism. If you have irregular periods, sudden weight gain, disturbance in metabolism, that means you feel like you eat less but your weight is suddenly going up and up, then maybe then it may be because of imbalance of thyroid gland. As you know, there is in allopathy, if you go, there is no explanation like why this is happening. People say it's just like autoimmune. Till now there is no explanation why this function of thyroid gland is happening like this. If a lot of difference is there, you can check with your doctor. So this your doctor, endocrine specialist, will decide like what is needed, or thyroid specialist will decide what is needed for you. But there is another aspect, that is Ayurveda aspect, and in Ayurveda we treat all the lifestyle diseases like autoimmune diseases, which are also, we consider it as lifestyle diseases with certain way of living. That is, we need to change our lifestyle, we need to change little bit our diet, and maybe we will be able to get good results. Anyway, if you are taking allopathic medicines, lifestyle to anyway you can change, because change in lifestyle is not going to impact the dose of medicine or anything. It may be possible like your dose will become less and less, and eventually you will come out of your disease and thyroid gland will start functioning better. Because I have seen many cases and many patients like this who just changed their lifestyle and their thyroid function became better. So let's see what changes we can do according to Ayurveda if you have thyroid gland imbalance. If you go with Ayurveda management, first and foremost thing is yoga. So you please make yoga as a part of your life. Try to do yoga anti-stomach when you get up in the morning, or if you don't have time in the morning, you please do your yoga in the evening, but make sure like it should be empty stomach. So when I am saying empty stomach, that means if you have taken grain food like heavy diet, you need to wait for 4 hours so that your grain diet will go through your stomach and your stomach will become empty. 4 to 4.5 hours. If you have taken fruits, you need to wait for 2.5 hours, and then you can do yoga. Among yoga, the best practice for thyroid gland, that is Ujjayi pranayam. There is a very Ujjayi pranayam is very easily available online. You can check what is Ujjayi pranayam. It is very beneficial for the function of thyroid, and make sure you learn it from the proper source. So this Ujjayi pranayam is very beneficial. In addition to that, Kapalbhatis, this is very beneficial. Those of you who are Isha meditators, they can do Shakti Chalana Kriya. So this Kriya is very beneficial in thyroid imbalance, and those of you who don't know Shakti Chalana Kriya, they can also have Kapalbhatis, which Swami Ramdev teach. These Kapalbhatis are also very beneficial in the function of thyroid gland. So this was about yoga, and what other things you can do according to Ayurveda, that is thyroid gland and its hormones are very much impacted by the iodine that is present in our food. So first and foremost thing that you can do, you please replace the table salt with Sandhav Laman. Sandhav Laman is the pink colored salt. I also have created video regarding that, that is called Himalayan salt. In some places it is also known as rock salt. You please go through my channel and search for Himalayan salt, what I am talking about. It is pink colored salt. So you replace that salt with Himalayan salt. It contains enough amount of iodine, and your iodine deficiency will be maintained, and maybe if the thyroid dysfunction is because of iodine deficiency, it will become better. So this is the first thing that you can do. It is a small lifestyle change, but very easy and everybody can do. Next thing is how you should start your day. Like in the morning, people are asking what to eat, what to eat. As you know, it is a lifestyle disease. So what you need to do in the morning, after shower, after your yoga practices, you please take one big bowl of fruits. Any seasonal fruit you can take, but more beneficial fruit is pomegranate in this. Pomegranate, because it is very beneficial to enhance your immunity, and it also enhances the blood levels in your body. And in Ayurveda it has been said like it is the king of fruits if somebody is sick. So anar, that is called pomegranate, it is very beneficial if any kind of disease is there in the body, because it immediately get mixed with rasa dhatu and it helps in recovery of any disease. In addition to that, you can add other immunity enhancer fruits, that is amla, that is Amelica officinalis. or Indian gooseberry. This is also very beneficial. If there is a possibility, you can have any Indian gooseberry if it is available, or it in market also it's very easily available. So take 2-3 amlas and you can have it with sandhav lemon. It is very beneficial for enhancing your immunity, and it is very beneficial for self healing. In addition to that, more rasa enhancing fruits are carrot and beetroot. You can have juice of carrot and beetroot in the morning. It is a very very beneficial detoxifier drink. You can have 2 carrots and 1 beetroot and smash them, or make a juice out of them. So in the morning you can have 1 glass out of it, and you can add little bit of pepper and little bit of Himalayan salt in it. It is very good detoxifier, and if your thyroid imbalance is because of toxins, then it will help you to remove toxins from your system, and you will feel very energetic and very healthy. So this one juice that is very beneficial for you, you can include this juice in your diet, because it is kshay ras pradhan. Kshay means astringent in nature, this beetroot. So, and this Amlica officialis, it is also astringent in nature. So, if there is some kind of inflammation in your thyroid gland because of some kapha imbalance, so this astringent thing will remove the kapha from your thyroid gland, and it has anti-inflammatory action, and it will help your thyroid gland to heal naturally, and maybe your thyroid function will become normal. After this kind of juice, you can have salads. You can like all the green salads like lettuce or spinach, any kind of green salad. You can have few salads. You can also have salads in afternoon before lunch. That is also very beneficial. But if morning meal is the biggest meal and in afternoon you don't have time, then you can have salads in the morning. After that, you can have any soaked dry fruits like almonds, 3 or 4 almonds you can have. You can have walnut, soaked one. So these 2 dry fruits you can have. Regarding dry fruits also, I have created one more video. You can go through the channel and you can watch this video. This is very beneficial, how to eat them, how to soak them, why to soak them, how it is so beneficial after soaking. So these few dry fruits you can have after soaking overnight. After that, if you want, you can also have green gram sprouts, just 1 spoon, not more than that. And after that, you can have your cooked meals, any grain food you can have, and lentils, they are very beneficial, because these grains and lentils, because grains contains a lot of fiber, and in this thyroid gland is very important. And if you are gaining weight, especially because of hypothyroidism, it is very beneficial that you have enough amount of fiber in your body, so that it will not cause any kind of constipation. So please try to have grain diet rather than having any packed food. This is not good for your health, and try to cook it. Try to cook it by yourself at home, and try to consume it within 3 hours of cooking, because if you are keeping food and become old, then according to Ayurveda, it doesn't comes under healthy diet, and it will not provide any nutrition to you, neither it will heal anything. It will just fill the stomach, and you will not get anything from this kind of food. So it's very important you freshly cook it. Just spare half an hour for cooking, and then consume it within as soon as possible. It is best for you. This is the morning diet that you can take. In the afternoons, you can have anything, grains or whatever you are taking, but before having grains, have big bowl of salad, or if salad is not possible, you can have fruits. When I am talking about salads I am more talking about green leafy vegetables, like green leafy salads. They are more beneficial for health. And after that, in the evening, keep your dinners light. Try to have some vegetable soup or chapati, and wheat, that is whole grain, full grain wheat, so that it contains a lot of fiber, and it will help you to remove the toxins from your system, and at the same time it will be beneficial that it will not allow to gain weight. So these are the diet patterns you need to do if you have some irregular periods related to thyroid gland, or this diet is also recommended in any kind of thyroid imbalance. this will help you to settle down your thyroid gland, and at the same time you please keep visiting your doctor once in 2 months and take the test for your thyroid gland, because after this kind of lifestyle change, maybe your thyroid dose will come very less as a medicine, whatever medicine you are taking. Keep an eye on your test reports and contact with doctor. If your test reports are normal, ask them, request them to keep your thyroxine dose less or any kind of medicine dose less, and you will be very happy to see like how this small change in your life has given you freedom from your thyroid gland. In addition to that, many people were asking, can they have all the spices? Yes, spices you can have, plus because all the spices are very hot in potency and that are very good for your digestion, and in hypothyroidism, as your metabolism goes slow, so you can use spices, but don't overuse them, because once you overuse spices, then it will cause other problems like acidity and all kind of these things. It is very important you use spices, but in a balanced way. In addition to that, what kind of teas you can have? You can have tulsi tea. It is very beneficial, anti-inflammatory, antiviral, and so many properties tulsi tea has. Tulsi tea you can have coriander tea. Regarding coriander tea, I already have created video. You please go through my channel and watch this video how it is beneficial, so you can make use of this coriander tea. You can increase the fiber in your diet, and when I'm talking about fruits, big bowl of fruits, try to have fruits like with fiber, like rather than having juice, try to have fruit like full after removing its peel, except for the morning juice that I have mentioned, like carrot and beetroot juice. But best is, if it is you have time, you can have 2 carrots and 1 this beetroot. As a whole, if you are eating, it's more beneficial. It should be ripe beetroot, and carrot should also be organic origin, so that it will help you to detoxify yourself naturally. So that's all about thyroid diet, and I hope you will like this video. If you know anyone who is having this problem, you can recommend this video to them, so that they will get benefited and they will be able to come out of this thyroid problem naturally. So that's all for today's video. Thank you so much for watching, and if you're watching me for the first time, there is a bell icon, there is a subscription button. You can click the bell icon, hit the subscription button, so that you stay in tune with our upcoming videos. Also, if you would like to support us, there is a join button near subscription button. You can click this join button and you can support us. Also, those of you who want Ayurveda consultations, please write to me on this email ID and I will let you know how we can schedule it. Also, if you have any questions, please write down those questions in the comment section, and I will try to answer your questions in the best possible way. So that's all for today's video. Thank you so much for watching, and with this note, I would like to say, stay healthy, stay blessed, take care. Bye.